everybody? Welcome back to another Shiny Shuriken video. We are here with week 3 of the SRL, right? I think it's week 3. Yeah, I'm 1-1. Yeah. We got week 3. We are going up against Coach Super Sartans, I think, if I remember how to say it right. And the Lavender Town Gengars. So the Fargo Falinks versus the Lavender Town Gengars. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be bringing this week. My prep, I'm going to talk about every week. This is the most prep I've done for it, but it's not a lot. It didn't look great. I ran some practice matches. It was tough. So hopefully we have a good match on our hands here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I built. Grimmsnarl, got some adjustments. Grimmsnarl is, I'm stealing Shade of Defeats. Shout out to Shade, because it was such a cool play. Honestly, it was such a cool play. Tricking a Legging Tail, that's just so cool. I don't know how I've never thought of that, but fantastic. Shout out to Shade, so I'm stealing your move. We're gonna bring Trick Legging Tail on Grimmsnarl, because I originally was trying to run, oh, and it's not supposed to be Substitute, it's supposed to be Thunderwave. Let's see here, Thunderwave is actually what I'm running. Okay. There we go. A real quick adjustment. So I was actually trying to make a leftover substitute set work with bulk up, and it just, I don't know, I wasn't getting some advantageous stuff, even with a nice lead and some opportunities to get behind the sub freely and everything, and getting the leftovers recovery. I wasn't getting enough of what I needed back to make this a viable, to make it a viable set. The substitute bulk up set does work, but we're gonna rock this trick set, because what Grimmsnarl was having troubles with was, for being an attacker, I'm trying to use him more offensively. I'm not bringing screens. I do want to use a screens Grim. I think he was helpful in Season 2, but here in Season 3, he's not matching up very well, especially because we're going up against Corviknight G-Max, which blows away the screens. So I'm just saying nah to screens this week, and pretty much not a entry hazards too. So, but Trick, Legging Tail, Thunderwave, Bulk Up, Darkest Lariat. The speed is to outspeed a paralyzed Jolly Mimikyu. So if we have that opportunity, so if the Mimikyu is para'd, I outspeed him by 1 speed EV. So defense gives me like a 50% chance to live a play rough from full. I have a 70, I can do like 75% damage with Darkest Lariat. I Oko after a disguise break, and I hit a lot of things hard with Darkest Lariat, so if we get bulk ups going. So my Lodic is coming pretty much the same thing from last week. Last week was just the same build from Gen 7 or whatever, because I've never changed it, but it was rocking max HP, max defense. Now it's going to be max defense, some HP, and some special attack. The special attack spread allows me to put damage out on the Corviknight. If he is mostly defensive with some special defense investment, so if he has like under 100 EVs of special defense investment, we net positive on a Scald burn. So if Scald is hitting and he's burned and he's roosting, I net positive by just like a chunk, and he can't out damage me because I have Haze. I can get rid of the body presses, the iron defense, whatever he chooses, bulk ups, whatever it is. So I can do that, and he does nothing with Brave Bird, nothing with Iron Head, so I'm guessing it's got to be body press. So and then Mirror Coat's kind of the fun little tech for Inteleon. So getting hit by a Dark Pulse from a max special attack timid Inteleon, I actually blow back and put it down to about 5% every time. It happened a few times, so it was pretty nice. If he hits me with a Snipe Shot, it does less, because obviously I resist that. So up next is the Chansey here. We've got Chansey, normal Chansey, soft boiled, Toxic's coming, protect to stall the Toxic turns, max HP, max defense with the special defense /4, and then Seismic Toss just for some damage if we can. Chansey really didn't look great in this matchup, but we're just gonna bring it. It walls up on Galvantula, it walls up on Inteleon, so it's not super, it didn't do super well in practice, but Heliolisk is coming. We're rocking the specs still. We've switched over Hyper Voice for Dark Balls. Hyper Voice just doesn't look great this time. Dark Pulse lets us hit the Mimikyu super effective and does just so much damage. If the disguise is broken, I Oko every time. And Choice Spec's just hitting so hard. Choice Spec obliterates Inteleon, it obliterates Corviknight, just, yeah, super strong. Let's see here. Whimsicott is coming. Whimsicott's kind of an interesting set this week with Rocky Helmet Prankster. Rocky Helmet because he's got a lot of physical attackers. So a max defense, max HP to take those hits with that positive defense nature. And then I've got Defog to get rid of hazards because he does have Galvantula with webs and he has Mudsdale for rocks. So yeah, I mean, we can get rid of all that stuff and it doesn't really bother Whimsicott too much because of the Prankster. Tailwind to help out Surfetch down below, Leech Seed just to annoy people and force switches if I can, and then U-turn because I am kind of thinking that Whimsicott is my dedicated lead. If I don't see Mudsdale, Heliolisk could be my lead for the Volt Switch. But otherwise, Whimsicott's the dedicated lead for U-turn. Otherwise, to Leech Seed the Mudsdale can't do anything to me. He can Heavy Slam. It still doesn't Oko. I can Leech Seed and get right out of there and let somebody else have that Leech Seed recovery. And if he goes rocks, I can Defog on his Heavy Slam and get out and bring somebody in freely without taking rocks damage. But the tailwind there is for Surfetch, who is actually choice banded this week. And you guys, choice banded Surfetch hits, I don't know what hits harder. This thing like matches up against a Zacian for the damage output. It's ridiculous. Surfetch does so much freaking damage. I was just destroying things, especially with the tailwind help. So we've got Close Combat, First Impression, Knockoff, and Leaf Blade. First Impression hits things hard for some priority, but it also helps me deal with the Amoonguss over Brave, because it was tough to drop Brave Bird. Leaf Blade, if I had to keep Leaf Blade because of if I'm in against Inteleon or Mudsdale, God forbid it's Mudsdale, but I still do big damage. So that's what it is. We're not going to be knocking off or anything on the Mudsdale. We're going to be just trying to smoke it and Oko it with Leaf Blade. It doesn't have, solid recovery other than leftovers, so we can KO it. But it's max attack, max speed, so rocking that choice band is going to be scary. So that's the team we're bringing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I think that Coach Sartans will bring. Let's see here. We've got, first up, of course, the G-Max Corviknight I think is coming. It blows away my screens. It matches up really well for Grim, so I would imagine that it comes. Up next, I think the Galvantula comes. It sets up webs. It helps Inteleon, ensure that it outpaces everything. It already does. It outpaces like 99% of my team, I think. And then we've got Mimikyu coming. I think Mimikyu 100% comes, and I put these in order for a reason. Mimikyu, just so strong, just a great Pokemon. Obviously, I know from using it last gen. And then Inteleon, I put these three in order because these are the three from my team last season. Sartan's snagging my team. So we've got Inteleon, which just looks great, but we've got Dry Skin Heliolisk for that, so he has to hopefully be aware of that, and if he isn't, I hope he isn't, that'd be super cool. And then I can get Heliolisk in free. I did get, my practice partner did forget about Dry Skin, so I got a free Oko on Inteleon as he fired off a Snipe Shot, because Snipe Shot does KO Heliolisk if it's not Dry Skin, so... Up next, we've got Mudsdale because it's just such a beast. It looks decent in this matchup. I've got ways to deal with it. So I wouldn't be too shocked if he didn't bring it, but I think it does come. And then Wobbuffet is actually who I think probably is the sixth because just the special defense wall. That's why I have Mudsdale and Wobbuffet there. Just kind of a couple of walls. So I think everybody in the league, I think, is going to a little bit bring things to offset my walls and offset my stall. So they're definitely going to try to bring the best type of defensive, especially defensive units that they can, with also bringing, I think I'm forcing people into a little bit of balanced play instead of like mostly hyper offense or else full stall, because hyper offense is just really, you're going to have a tough time dealing with my team if you do. So that's the team that I think he's bringing. I think Amoonguss is still an option to come. He does have the Amoonguss, and I definitely think that could come because Spore is just so much fun. But Whimsicott deals with that. And, of course, I've got Natural Cure on Chansey. My Lodic's going to get burned. So really the only things that he can spore are the Grimmsnarl and the Heliolisk, and I don't really care. Because I can just make sure that doesn't happen. I've got so many easy switches for it. So that's the team. I think Sartans is bringing it. So let's go ahead and hop into the battle. I will see you guys when I connect with Coach Sartans. All right, guys, we are connected with Coach Sartans, Super Sartans. I hope I say it right. All right, I think we're ready. We did some practice. All right, Surfetched with the band, Grimmsnarl with the legging tail, Chansey, Eviolite, Milotic with the flame orb, Whimsicott with the rocky helmet, Heliolisk with the specs. Okay, we're ready to put out some damage. Hopefully. We'll see. Dedicated lead was supposed to be Whimsicott. We'll see based on what we see from the team here. See how close we get it. Alright, cool. There's some different stuff. So Amoonguss does come. More Pico comes. So Wobbuffet didn't come, which is actually kind of cool for me. I'm actually mostly happy to not see Wobbuffet. Let's see here. He brought the Amoonguss, which is fine. I think that's okay. We can deal with that, I hope. And Galvantula didn't come, which is actually really cool. That thing actually did a lot of damage to my team in prep. But more Pico comes. So actually, you know, the problem was that my Milotic kept getting threatened by I can't talk. My Milotic kept getting threatened by Galvantula in the practice matches, and it was a tough switch. I mean, it was pretty much always a switch into Chansey for me. But let's see here. I don't know if does more Pico get knockoff. I wonder. I don't think he has any knockoff potential here. So I've got Whimsicott coming out. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's jump into it. We'll just do our best here. Toss off a good luck, have fun real quick. Good luck to Coach Sartans. Hopefully they have a good match. This match is probably going to go to timer. You know, I think I'm going to be able to predict out which matches go to timer based on my team brings. This is probably definitely going to be one of them. So sorry about that. But all right, we got Mimikyu on the lead. Okay. So he could definitely start setting up. This did happen in practice one time. All right, I'm gonna cut here. I have the wrong Whimsicott, so I'm gonna cut here, and we'll be right back after I can restart with Coach Sartans. Thanks. All right, guys, we are back. That's my bad. Had the wrong Whimsicott. Got the right one though. We're just running same leads, of course. That is the first for me. I don't think I've ever needed to restart. I have brought the wrong Pokemon, but it wasn't like impactful enough where I was like, oh, this is completely wrong. All right, so here we are. We're ready to go. Too funny. Too funny. So this Whimsicott, like I said in my intro, is a little bit of a play on, if I said it or not, it's a little bit of a play on my friend James's Whimsicott, who is super annoying. Pretty tough to deal with. It's a Leech Seed Leftovers substitute, which can be super annoying to deal with. And let's see here. Do I want to set the tailwind, or do I want to just U-turn out into something faster? What's faster? Heliolisk is faster. Yeah, let's just U-turn out into Heliolisk with the Dark Pulse. So here comes the Shadow Claw. I should live this. I'm max defense, max HP. There's the Rocky Helmet damage. We're gonna break this sub. You can't hit me with Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak with Heliolisk, so that is better than Surfetched. I was gonna Tailwind into Surfetched, but we wouldn't have lived 2 turns. This way I can keep Whimsicott around for later. Down to Heliolisk we go. And we're gonna throw out a Dark Pulse right now. He could easily go into Mudsdale, but I wonder if he tries to save. I wonder if he tries to stay in. If he goes into Mudsdale, it's fine. Let's go Dark Pulse, that'll KO. Because we'll just switch into Milotic, and we'll get a free turn to get our Burn Orb, Flame Orb off. So I'm thinking he's switching, otherwise he would have just clicked. I'm faster, so I'm guessing he definitely wants to save this for later. Okay, good, good. I think that's the right play. I wouldn't give it up. And then there's the Mudsdale, which is fine. I could have predicted, I didn't want to play too hard of predictions. I don't know Sartan's playstyle too well. Wow, that did so much damage. That did a lot of damage, actually. He can't do much to Milotic. So, Earthquake's not gonna hurt. He could be trying to make a play here. He could go Heavy Slam. But again, being so defensive with Marble Scale and everything, I know the first hit's not gonna be Marble Scaled, but we'll be alright. We should be alright. I think I left Ice Beam on my Milotic. Or did I run the Mirror Coat? I think I left Ice Beam on there for the Amoonguss. So he was thinking about the play. He's trying to make a prediction. So let's see if what he does. If he doubles, that's a really good play. He doesn't. He just goes with the Earthquake, which is fine. We should take this, okay. Get a little bit of a look. Okay, so, you know, it's before the Marble Scale goes off, so. Alright, so his switch here could be, yes, I left the Ice Beam. His switch here could be what? The Morpeko? It's either Morpeko or Amoonguss. I would love to make the prediction onto Amoonguss for the Ice. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's cover our bases. Let's go with the Ice Beam. I don't think he stays in here. Yep. Go Amoonguss. That'd be super. Well, he probably doesn't. Oh, he does go Amoonguss. We make the play. I thought it'd be a good one, but he can't Spore me since I'm burned. He can Giga Drain. Let's see how much this does. Can we get a freeze? That'd be clutch. He can Giga Drain. Do I want to make a switch into Chansey? I wonder if I should just recover and see what the Giga Drain does. Let's go recover here. Oh, we're faster. Okay. He's really slow. Let's see if he tries to make a prediction and go Spore on the switch. He just goes Giga Drain. Okay. Oh yeah, we take that well. Okay, so, alright, good, good, good. Alright, we can play this game. The lefties and the Giga Drain, or no, that's Black Sludge. Okay, so he's got lefties over on. Did I see lefties on Mudsdale? I didn't look. Okay, we'll go Ice Beam here. I wonder if he stays in after seeing that damage or if he switches. Who does he switch though on me? Morpeko? Yep. Okay. I should have. I knew that could have was gonna come. So I should have gone Scald. So now he's the Dark type. So it's gonna be a Dark Aura Wheel. Let's just take a look at my Milotic. Morpeko. And he is the Dark. Dark. Where's Dark? I don't know. It still says it does a lot of damage. Let's make a switch out to... Should we go out to Whim? I can go out to Whimsicott, and then I could probably Tailwind on the next turn. I think I live one. Let's go Whimsicott here. Let's see what he does. Just, I would imagine the Aura Wheel sets up. He just goes Protect. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he doesn't even go Aura Wheel. He just wants to get back to the electric typing. Could set up Leech Seed here. Let's go ahead and set up Leech Seed, see what he wants to do. He's gonna withdraw, so we're gonna Leech Seed whatever's coming in here. He's gonna bring in the Corviknight here. Okay. So I wonder, man, I wish I would have seen if the Mudsdale had leftovers, because I kind of want to trick on this. So we'll go Tailwind here. Or do I just U-turn straight out into Grimmsnarl? Yeah, let's just U-turn. Let's just U-turn into Grim. And if he goes Iron Head, that's okay. We do have some defensive investment and HP investment, so let's go ahead and try it out. He goes Iron Head, okay, that's fine. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage actually. That is annoying. So he could definitely go ahead and Gigantamax here. Go for the max Steel Spike, start setting up his stuff. Maybe I should have just gone Milotic like I planned in practice. Yeah, this probably isn't the best to set up in front of. And I didn't even see if he had leftovers. God dang it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and... He wants to go Steel Spike, right? Steel Spike, Steel Spike, Steel Spike. Yeah, yeah, crap. Yeah, I'll trick. We'll trick, we'll give him the Lagging Tail. I knew the Gigantamax was coming. I didn't really want to go into Milotic to take the Steel Spike. It's probably fine. But I'm probably losing Grim here. I don't think I live this shot, which really, really kind of stinks. But we can go burn it. We can go burn this Gmax with Milotic. This was just kind of my bad play here. What did I get? I got a Wakan Berry. Wakan, so, alright. That's for Fire type. Yeah, I lost Grim. And that's just bad play on my part. I should have gone into Milotic like I planned. But I don't think we're in too bad of a spot. I could just recover off and stop this whole thing and then haze. So we will just go ahead and click recover, and if he switches out, then it's cool. We're just done with his Gigantamax. And we're gonna be faster every time, so we get to recover first. So, man, that's too bad I didn't get to get Grim going, because it was kind of a cool set, I thought. The Lagging Tail was really, I thought, more intended for Inteleon, but I think we're doing okay. We've got some big damage off on things. This thing's gonna be useless. So let's just go ahead and fish for Scald Burns here. If he goes a Moongus, he doesn't have great switches for this thing. He saw there's no damage there, so I'd imagine he'd switch. And if he goes more Pico, the Scald is the best play. I don't think he goes back into the Moongus because the Giga Drain didn't do a lot. So I think he wants to go Morpeko here, and if I can fish out the burn on Morpeko. Last week, Milotic didn't have the best of luck with the burns. Five Scalds, and we didn't get the burn until the 5th Scald, which was the actually last play of... He does go back into Amoonguss. That's interesting. Catch a burn. No. Interesting that he wants to go back into Amoonguss here. I'm just going to click Ice Beam. He could double and go into Morpeko here, but we're just getting damage off on stuff, so... Oh yeah, sorry, Grim is down. My bad. Grim snarls down. And there's the double. Do we see Morpeko? Yeah, so we're getting damage off on Morpeko though. So we will switch. Stealth Rock instead of Protect. My bad. Let's go into Whimsicott. And if he hits me, he'll take Rocky Helmet damage and possibly KO himself. Here's the Volt switch, so, oh man, KO yourself here. That was a beautiful play for us. Does he not take Rocky Helmet damage on that? It's special, I know, but that's contact. That's so cheesy. That's so cheesy. Right, listeners? My cat's over here cheering me on. What's his switch for this? I don't think he wants to go Mudsdale. Corviknight's a good switch in. Amoonguss has the Regenerator, of course, so it wasn't actually a bad play to do the double because, you know, you're just continuously getting that health back, so Amoonguss will be back to full. I haven't gotten my offensive units out yet. I don't know. I guess the leftovers is probably over on Mudsdale, and that's on me. If I would have noticed the leftovers were on Mudsdale, I probably would have switched. And I probably wouldn't have gone Grim, so that was my bad play. I just wasn't paying attention to who had the lefties, and that was important because I wanted Grim to get the leftovers to get that passive recovery, and misplay on my part. Should have just gone Milotic like I planned. So we're gonna go into Milotic here. But the Lagging Tail's kind of funny on the Corviknight. So, shout outs to Shade again on that. So he goes Iron Head here. It's not gonna do anything. And we're just gonna Scald here. And maybe we snag the burn. Okay, he switches, and what does he do? He goes Mimikyu, so I think I'm gonna KO Mimikyu here. Yep. Mimikyu goes down, nice critical hit, I don't think it mattered. That's one threat down. And he's gonna get Morpeko in for free here. So he probably just wants to Volt Switch. Yeah, we're gonna be in a loop here. Well, yeah, we'll go Whimsicott. It's an easy switch. He can go Volt Switch and go into Corviknight again. I'll just U-turn and I'll go back into Milotic. That's fine. He goes Aura Wheel. So, okay, so that's physical. So, let's see if... Ooh, and I live. And that was a crit. Okay, I was like, that was a lot. Is Aura Wheel special? It's physical. Why didn't he take damage? Why didn't he take damage? He should have taken Rocky Helmet damage. I'm gonna click Leech Seed. Why didn't he take Rocky Helmet damage? I get the Volt Switch one because it's physical, but... What the... He stays in. Oh, crap. Prank Dark Sight. Dude, I did that in practice, too. That was really stupid. And I don't have priority on anybody. Oh, I do. I do have priority. Let's give it a second. Let's see here. I don't want to think I want to... Oh, for... Bro, I'm dying out here. I thought I was ready for this. Jesus. I thought that I had everything set and ready. I built this like 4 days ago. Oh my god, dude. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Seriously. And I don't know, maybe he has, what are they? Protective pads or whatever on the Morpeko. It'd be a really cool play if he did that, but god dang, dude. I'm supposed to have first impression on Surfetched. He withdraws. That's so annoying. I'm telling you. Like, that's so frustrating. Is that not the regenerator set? Am I faster than Amoonguss? Dude, that's so frustrating. Like, I have messed this up, like, so many times. I'm probably faster. Dude, are we seriously at timer? Well, I lost. I lost. That's GG's. I'd have to KO a Pokemon, so I'm gonna lose 5-4. I mean, dang. Dude, I mean, come on. I mean, we lost 5-4. Oh, that's so frustrating, man.